All right, we are here, January 9th, 2022, you know? And originally, I wanted to upload a video like on January 1st. First start, fresh start, New Year's, day one, all that. You know, who cares? We had a nice little party, you know, had some drinks in the system. I ain't really get up, you know, and I forgot about it. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot about it. So, today we're going to talk about confidence gained, right, throughout the year 2021, and just some pointers and some advice that I'm giving from things that I learned and I experienced in 2021 as a whole. I got some notes here, right? You know, I was advised to take notes during some of these videos to keep my things on track, you know. And bottom line here, when you listening to this, and this may be like, I'm probably have to do like 2 clips, so this is definitely going to be like 15 minutes. And if you ain't down for that, then that's your problem. So watch the clips on Instagram and Facebook, you know, have fun. So we're here for a long conversation because that's what we're going to do this year. That's more important that in these videos moving forward, I elaborate and be more clear and find specific key things to talk about. Because stuff can't be covered. And like, certain things need to be discussed more than 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 5, whatever. You know? And I'm only catering to the crowd of people who got a short attention span when I think like that. And there's people who want more, who do need more, because I know that there are people who watches my stuff, and they watch all of it. So, I'm just going to say, over 2021, I did a lot of new things. I'm not just talking about like food and activities and traveling, because I didn't travel that much, but I think it's me as far as work and next steps, career goals. You know, I got my driver's license last year thanks to the help, my girlfriend, all of them, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie to myself, I know for a fact I would not have gotten it probably last year at all by myself. I ain't gonna lie, because I had somebody there pushing me, always in my ear about it, having conversations about it, you know, putting up with me being frustrated and getting angry about me driving, alright? And that's a whole nother video topic. Honestly, I'm gonna make something out of that because there's a specific thing in that's also an anger management topic that I also want to put in. I wouldn't have done that on my own. And does it do anything for me? I mean, obviously, opportunity, job-wise, work-wise, and emergency-wise, it's more handy. But what it showed me is the confidence that I had to have. Because I know part of the main reason, just being honest here, is I wasn't confident that I could pass. I was never confident in driving, right? You know, I always had the fear of accidents happening, being put into me, you know, by certain family members and things like that. So I kind of share that vision when it comes to driving. And that's also a reason why I didn't drive. I only drove when I'm on duty, like doing National Guard stuff, or I'm in somebody's car, unless I absolutely had to drive somebody's car. That's the only times I ever drove in my life. Plus, nobody was ever there to actually help me drive or teach me or immerse me in the environment of driving. So, besides all that, the confidence that it took to actually take the test and commit to the goals and say, you know what, your date is September 30th, you got 30 days to start getting it right. And to have that constantly be put on me by someone, you know, not that it hasn't happened before, but consistently putting that on me, that pressure on me, also made me focus and go for it more. So I'm going to leave that there because, like I said, that's a whole nother video topic. You know, in 2021, I don't know how many jobs I had. Working on weekends, ShopRite, a youth shelter, started a new job at a school, did a lot of DoorDash, Uber, started Instacart, closing out the year. Like, I did a lot. Me and my girlfriend did a lot, all right? And it was all in the name of trying to move and get into new property, new experience, learn new things, be adults, be responsible. And let me just say, I never imagined a day in my life that I would be doing any of those things. The level of confidence it takes, and I ain't just talking about hustling because everybody wants to hustle, everybody knows how to hustle, but to be confident and actually do these things and want to do them right and do them all and consistently do them all is draining, first of all, but for the most part, it says a lot about you. It says a lot about who you are today, what you want to do, where you're going. Those kind of things are like key stuff when you become a confident person. Like, and I'm gonna get more specific on what I mean by that. New habits, right? Like, I started running. I've never been a runner. I used to hate running, but I also, at the same time, always wanted to run. I've been trying to run since high school. I've been trying to run since actually middle school was the first time I thought about it, but in high school it was always there. I was just too scared to join the track team because I didn't want to be slow, worrying about being the slowest person, not worrying about not being picked because I heard things about them having favoritism on the track team, blah, blah, blah. And that says a lot about me. Again, that doesn't say anything about the team. That doesn't say anything about the school. That says a lot about me. That I didn't want to go do something because of what people said. I didn't want to go do something because of how scared I was. It shows my lack of confidence. And I know if you watch any of my videos prior, I talk about self-esteem all the time because that was one of my biggest issues in high school. And who I am today, I would not be at all if I did not overcome that stuff. So me doing the Broad Street run, which I mentioned, I made a whole video about that. Go watch that if you want to hear more details. I ain't going to waste more time on that. But me doing the Broad Street run, showed me a lot. And if I could do it all over, I would have did it in middle school. I would have did it in high school. I would have did it several times over. I got a friend who did the damn thing 10 times over. So when I asked him, yo, you want to do it with me? If I had somebody with me, it might help. But that man was not interested at all. And I can't blame him because he did it already. And, just me having a little support. Having a girlfriend, had some family come out that helped me push a little more, try to go a little faster. And I had a good time. I didn't realize how many people signed up. 8,000, 9,000 people, and I managed to be in the top 1,000. That's like top 2%, whatever. And that's crazy. And I didn't think I was going to do that well. I've been training every day. Every other day I had to slow it down some because I was getting real sore. But I wanted it that bad, and I was confident that I wanted this. I had to choose it. I had to be sure. Once I signed that lottery and I paid the money, and on top of that, I might as well had to commit. But there's people out here who pay money, go places with or without friends or family or support, and still not go. They'll pay hundreds of dollars for meal plans and, getting a trainer and all these things and still quit and still not go. So what I'm saying is that confidence to complete your goal, to focus on whatever it is you're doing, to actually follow through no matter how good or bad you do, is a sign of how confident you are. If you follow me on social media, right, got a new apartment, whatnot, it's a new level, right? It's a new level of stress and, opportunity and also progress, all right? Let's not focus on the negatives. And you have to be confident to do that too, because if you're not going to be confident in paying what you got to pay for and, fixing things that you got to fix and building the home that you so-called desire, you will not have a proper living. And the first month of paying rent, I was stressed all the way out, losing sleep, thinking about it, not eating or overeating, it's crazy. And that's because I wasn't being confident, can I do this for the first month? So now I'm not saying I don't think about it at all, but that's just a part of being a property owner. It's a part of being an adult. You never know what's going to happen. You never know you're going to come up short even when you're doing your best, but you have to be confident that you can make up for it, that you will work, that you will do as much as you possibly can to not be in debt, to pay everything off on time to the best of your ability, and that's all it is. And the confidence that it takes to do that, again, is amazing because we all know there's a lot of people out here who don't have the confidence to get their own and be on their own, so they live with friends, they live with family, they house hop. Shoot, they probably chose to be homeless before they actually chose to deal with the burden of paying bills and being on top of what they had to be on top of. I think I just have better overall health here. I'm not as stressed as I once was. I know that for a fact because I'm not as tired, I'm not as drained, I'm motivated to do things. Like I said, Broad Street run, driver's license, new house, new jobs. 2021 was a very successful year despite the COVID, despite the pandemic. And if anybody, I'm not bragging or anything, but if anybody wants to say, because this COVID stopped them from doing this, and that is BS. That is a lie. That is a lie. Yes, it's dangerous. Yes, it's unsafe and it's scary to be out here thinking you can catch something that can kill you or you can pass it on to someone and they can die without you knowing, potentially, right? But at the end of the day, jobs were still open. a lot of jobs. Every job that's open on a normal basis was open back up. So there was no excuse to not work, to not make money, to not try new things. Because in fact, now that things were open, the job that you couldn't get before will hire you because it was vacant. Because nobody's there. People quit left and right. People been getting free money from the government, not coming at nobody's neck. But people chose to go that route instead of staying out here and working, and that's your choice. But I'm just saying, in the back end of things, when you realize you ain't getting no tax return and none of that stuff, if you care about that, and I know a lot of people do, right? You're not getting none because you didn't work. You chose the free money. And you get the free money and work and get both. But, hey, that's on you. And all I'm saying here, I think that's pretty much it. I didn't want to draw too much on that, but the confidence gain over 2021, that's like permanent. Like, that's not going anywhere. And again, I know I had someone support me throughout that entire time. Some people don't. I can't compare myself to those people because some people are alone. They struggle. They're not with family. They're not with friends. They don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. No mentors to help them. I've had a lot of help between 2020 and 2021 throughout the pandemic. And all I can say is, I don't say I'm a brand new person, but I have a confidence when I walk places and I go places and that I know I didn't have before. I know I could start a new job and I'm not going to care. I'm not going to be stressed about, well, maybe I'm going to be good at this. I know my lane at this point. I know what kind of work I can and can't do. I know myself. And the bottom line with any video that I'm talking about, I say it all the time, is know what you want, when you want to do it, why you want to do it, how you going to do it, X, Y, Z, you get the point. And that is the main thing moving forward in 2022. Hopefully, I ain't talking no New Year's resolution crap, but just moving forward, be serious, be confident. It takes time. It's not easy. I'll make more videos talking about how I learn confidence in little ways. But you got to stick with me here. And if you're listening to this, listen, share, reflect, take notes. That's all I can say. 2022, it's up to you.